to the Canned Wine Podcast, where we open cans of wine and talk about it. We're right in the middle or towards the end of season 4. We're in episode 37, and we're on our Cantastic Journey is our theme of this year. And what a fantastic journey it has been. We are off to Germany this week, as we like to open things up with nothing. You start with nothing and you build up from there. So that's why we always like to do these NA episodes, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We do have a wine nerd word of the week and our Dean of Dealcoholization. Dean, are you there?
I'm here, Brad. Greetings from Virginia.
Great, good to hear from you. And you're going to introduce the can. I'll give us our wine nerd word of the week, which is brilliance, which is a testament to the clarity of a wine. A wine that is very clear and bright can be said to be brilliant. So that's our wine nerd word of the week. And do you have any information in our can of the week?
Our can of the week is the Wander and Found Sparkling Rosé that has been de-alcoholized by the Better Roads Company, is the ones who market that. It's a German Pinot Noir is what they started with, and de-alcoholized with the by now familiar spinning cone distillation method.
Wow, you must have a really good search engine. I searched and could not find the type of grapes. I did get some information on who made the wine and all of these things, that they were ex-hockey players. Can you give us a little bit of background on the actual, not the winemaker per se, but the people that are curating the Wander and Found collection?
Yeah, it's the Better Roads Company out of Connecticut, founded by Chris Becker and Dan Stiller, who were hockey buddies, and then the third co-founder was Billy Poole, who I believe is somewhat involved in putting these some drinks that they market together, but not this particular de-alcoholized wine.
Correct, and if you do some information and searching, I don't know, they don't have a QR code, but it's fine. You can Wander and Found is pretty specific. They do have an entire array of ready-to-drink, things in bottles, faux spirits, NA-type cocktails. They've got a wide range of products, but as we are in the Canned Wine Podcast, this is what we look at. And we've looked at some of their other, I think we've had a red and a white, and now we're trying a rosé. And why would we be trying a rosé on May 1st, Dean?
I think because it's time for the famous Rosé Roundup.
That's me doing my roundup, where we're going to round up these rosés. And rosé is a very popular format, not just in the NA end of things, but in all of the canned wine. I think because it tends to go towards travel and beaches and the spring, and the cans generally sort of fit into that. So what are the details? You had said that they'd use the spin cone distillation method on this. That's pretty popular for de-alcoholized wines, isn't it?
It is, and they combine that with the vacuum, low temperature and low vacuum, combined with the spin cone distillation, doesn't heat the wine up unnecessarily. That might lose some of the flavor compounds.
Yeah, some of those organic compounds are very volatile, so if they can keep the temperature down, they can keep the flavor in. They also add some rectified concentrated grape musk, so that's a good thing. Of course, carbon dioxide, it is carbonated, dimethyl bicarbonate, and sulfates. The thing is, below a certain percentage of alcohol, you actually have to list the ingredients because it's no longer officially wine, and you have to give nutrition facts and things like that. These are very low calories. There is only 33 calories in the 250 milliliter can. It is vegan. It is gluten-free, of course, and the 33 calories comes from the sugar left over from the grape must and the grape juice itself. So it
I might add that this particular wine won a couple of awards. The Proof Awards, it won a silver, and at the World Alcohol Free Awards, it was commended.
Well, that's great. Yeah, and they did win a bronze in another category that I was looking at. So that's it's been well received. And Category-wise, the NA stuff, just from my own experience, it gets a lot of traffic. We sometimes double or triple the numbers of people that are checking this stuff out. So there's a lot of interest in the NA stuff, and people are interested in the NA wines as part of their NA lifestyle. So that's a good thing. People are drinking less, but they don't have to give up on quality or taste, because there are some good ones out there. Now, I'm jumping ahead because we haven't opened this one, but the other two products we had from them, the red and white, were pretty decent wines, wouldn't you say?
I would say that they've been high on the list. As a matter of fact, all the NA wines that you've selected have been very, very good, very suitable substitutes for an alcoholic wine.
Yeah, and in the 4 years that we've been doing this, I would say that the quality and the varieties of the NA stuff has really improved. There's more of it, and it's very tasty. So that's where we're at. I took it you received your Virginia postcard that I painstakingly sent to you as a thank you note. I appreciate your efforts here, and it was a lot of fun finding a Lynchburg, Virginia postcard and getting that off to Dean, who lives there. So
it was vintage, that's for sure.
Yeah, and we are promoting that, but I'm going to give you more on that later, because what do we do at the Canned Wine Podcast?
We open cans of wine and talk about them.
And this is the part of the day or the part of the episode where we're about to do that. So we're going to open it, and we'll do that quietly and see what comes in. Well, as rosés go, it has lots of color.
I go with a medium pink according to my color chart here.
The chart of charts? I would go with, I'd agree with you. I'm smelling red fruits.
Very fragrant.
The carbonation is not overly abundant. It's very subtle. Adds a certain crispness to it. This, I would say, is a brilliant wine.
It's clear.
It has a very bright color to it. I think it would go well with some light colored cheeses or some roasted nuts, chocolate. Any thoughts on what you might pair it with?
Oh, I have my favorite is always chocolate covered strawberries, but I think we've got some brownies we might be sampling in a minute, so I might try it with that.
A chocolate brownie would be good. If any of those guys look familiar, let me know who you think they are in our Rosé Roundup starter picture, and we'll spirit off a card to you guys. So good to do this with you, Dean. Much appreciated. If you have any trips up to New York in the future or near future, let me know. I would be happy to open one of these with you in person.
That would be a special event. Cheers.
I am heading south, but only as far south as New Jersey, so that's, that will be in a few weeks. And we'll see what happens there. Last time I went to New Jersey, I went to a couple Trader Joe's and a few places, but I could not find a lot of canned stuff. So that wasn't the purpose of my trip, but it's always nice to look around and see what's happening. So
I've done some searching down here. There's not much down here at all, but I'm still searching at the local supermarkets and so forth.
Exactly. I think there's a song about searching, but we won't go into that. At any rate, we're wrapping it up here, and our head scratcher is what is the location of the, would you call it a parent company or the importer or the person that curates this collection? Where are they located? What is the state? If you have to rewind to figure it out, wander and found, maybe you can Google it. They're not too far from me, actually. But that's our head scratcher for the week. And in closing, thanks for tuning into the Can Wine Podcast. Gosh, 37 times this year alone. And thank you for learning a little bit more about NAs and wines in general. And we love to open cans of wine and talk about it. And remember to drink responsibly. Perhaps an NA could be an answer to your responsibility question. And just because it comes in a can, you shouldn't be drinking and driving. The Can Wine Podcast is a Center Stage production. All rights reserved.